I'm Guy Fieri. Get ready for Friday Night Fever.
Crank it up.
Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Fever. I'm Manny Machado. Well, just one high school game remains, and it's tomorrow over in the Valley. College of the Redwoods has the week off, and the experts join us for their pick of the Little Four Coach of the Year. We'll get started with high school football. With the added week off of the high school football regular season due to the fires, Hoopa was able to include a 10th game to its schedule. The Warriors will host the California School for the Deaf tomorrow afternoon at 1 at Pritchard Field. Hoopa is 3-6, and a win would help its chances of earning a berth in the NCS playoffs. The Warriors have scored just 22 points in their last 2 losses. Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. Well, St. Bernard's football just completed the regular season, going 7-3. Joining us now in studio is the head coach of the Crusaders, Matt Tomlin. Matt, thank you for joining us tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
All right, so the regular season complete. You were expected to have already know who you're going to face in the playoffs and have a playoff game this weekend. That's not the case with the extended the season. So what are you guys doing with this extra week?
Well, we're taking advantage of this bye week to try to get healthy. And so we just had, a film session on Monday, practice Tuesday, Wednesday, and now we're taking a 4-day weekend and just give these kids a chance to get healthy.
I know at the beginning of the season, you told me health would be a concern. I mean, definitely you have some seniors, some experienced seniors that are really good. And they showed that. Will Omi, a quarterback, Thrapp, it's Hagler, those players. But tell me about the 7-3 campaign.
Yeah, it's been a great season for our guys. I'm extremely proud of this team. I didn't know what to expect after graduating so many guys last year, but they've really stepped up, and especially with Thrapp, Hagler, and Omi. I mean, those 3 guys have really led this football team.
Yeah, and talk about it. They have big numbers on offense, but that line, it's not the biggest line, but hey, they find a way to get the job done.
These 5 guys on the offensive line have made me so proud this year. The way they've played as a unit, and yeah, they've been oversized or outsized every game, but they just compete and they get after it, and we like to call them the foundation of our team, and just very proud of those young guys.
How important is it having those seniors? I mean, you guys, the postseason, you guys are used to going to the postseason. You have that state championship and going to the playoffs, but how will experience help you guys?
The seniors are so important, especially up front. Guys like Cole Petruccia and Harmon Daniels leading the way up there on the offensive line, and then with the athletes, you have Will Omi and Thrapp and Hagler, and these are all experienced guys, and that's really going to play off come playoff time.
All right, in the division, they reformatted the divisions now in Division 6, currently as the number 2 seed. What do you expect at the selection meeting on Selection Sunday? I mean, you never know what to expect, but if you have the Matt Tomlin St. Bernard's crystal ball, what do you expect?
I expect Kennedy Richmond to get the number 1 seed, and I expect us to get the number 2 seed, and I really do expect us to play Pinole Valley in our opening game, and anything different than that would be kind of surprising, and so I've started to prepare for Pinole Valley already.
You work hard during the regular season to get into the playoffs and get that high seed, get that home game or 2 home games. How important is it for the Crusaders? I mean, you guys didn't have a lot of home games this season. How important is it to be in Eureka?
Well, it's just so nice for the kids to be able to play at home on their field and to play in front of our fans. And so that the home field advantage to make these teams from the Bay Area drive up here, that's something that all the local teams seek, and we're excited to hopefully get 1 or 2 home games this season.
All right, so Selection Sunday, and then what will you guys do when you find out who you're going to play? Is it right to work?
Yeah, we got to study the tape. We got to know everything about our opponent, and then we got to put in a great week of practice. And whoever practices better Monday through Friday will play better on Saturday.
All right, Matt, thank you for joining us. Good luck in the NCS playoffs.
Thanks for having me, Manny.
All right, there's still more to come on Friday Night Fever. CR is off this week, but returns next Saturday in the season finale against San Jose City College, and the experts are back to select the Little Four Coach of the Year. Friday Night Fever continues right after this.
This is St. Bernard's coach Matt Tomlin, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
Hi, I'm Jag Wotherspoon, the voice of the Fortuna Huskies and the St. Bernard's Crusaders, and you're watching Friday Night Fever.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fever. College of the Redwoods football has the week off. The 1-8 Corsairs have lost 7 in a row, but 5 of those losses have been by a combined 17 points. CR will end the season a week from Saturday hosting San Jose City College. The Corsairs offense is averaging 22 points, while the defense has allowed 31 points a game. San Jose is 0-8 on the season. The game will be played at Humboldt State's Redwood Bowl with kickoff at 1 p.m. Again, it's the last time to see college football right here on the North Coast until next season. Well, Nick White, in his first year as Del Norte's head coach, snatched the Big Four football crown from his brother Jason of Eureka High School. Now, the Warriors knocked off the Loggers last week, claiming their first conference title since 2016. As Victor Anguiano tells us, the family's investment in football has propelled them to North Coast royalty.
Jason, Josh, Nick, and Chris, the White brothers. Coaching has been their life's work.
When you go home for Thanksgiving or Christmas, that dominates the conversation. Football.
Thanksgiving, Christmas in a couple months, it's football talk.
Yeah.
Somebody talks loud, the other one talks louder, stand close, talk loud.
Jason, who is 12 years older than the twins, served as a reference point to join the family business. The former Redwoods coach mentored his brothers during their time at Community Stadium. Del Norte giving Nick the top job sparked the notion of a brewing rivalry between the Loggers and Warriors. The Whites downplay the matchup.
What, we're going to coach harder this game? What did we do the other 9 games of the year? I'm sorry, we all approach it the same way. You coach as hard as you can every single week and try and get your athletes prepared. And so, like, for me, the biggest thing in this game, actually, is that my father's here.
Jim and the wife's urge of having a girl resulted in Nick and Chris being born. Roughhousing was never a concern. The kids followed the family code.
Behave and don't get mad. Don't make me mad. So your mother mad, so I have to holler at you. That was kind of come home from work. There it is.
The straight-edge approach led to fruitful careers. All 4 brothers played Division II football at Humboldt State. Their success on the field followed them to the sidelines. Jason and Nick have combined for 3 straight Big Four titles.
Be a little better than your parents were, and hopefully parents will be, or your kids will be more successful than you are, so, and they're well on their way.
The values instilled by mom and dad are a pillar in the brothers' relationship. With the Loggers out of the postseason, Jason will be spending time in Crescent City.
If they make it deep in the playoffs, I will be there to watch them and cheer them on and go. You know, the only week I don't root for them is this week. So at this point, and I think it's the same way for these guys.
Yeah, they were in the playoffs last year, and we went to as many games as we could and supported them, and and we're always there for Jason's games whenever we can be there. We'll make them.
Thank you, Victor, for that report. The high school football regular season is just about complete. We'll find out what high school teams make the NCS playoffs on Sunday. For the Humboldt Countertops and Servicing Question of the Week, we asked the experts to pick the Little Four Coach of the Year.
My pick for Little Four Coach of the Year is going to be Ferndale's Clint McClurg. Started off the season with a kind of a weird loss to Clear Lake, but since then, this team has just improved week after week. First conference championship outright since 2012, sitting high atop the Division VII rankings, looking for a great postseason run. So Coach of the Year, Clint McClure.
Ferndale head coach Clint McClure gets my vote for Coach of the Year in the Little Four Conference. And it's not just about X's and O's. I think Coach McClure and his coaching staff have really done a nice job on and off the field, especially after the Wildcats got off to such a slow start. They took full advantage of their bye week. They were able to get things turned around, and lo and behold, they are the conference champions. So Coach McClure gets my vote for Coach of the Year in the Little Four Conference.
All right, get out the brooms. I'm going to make it a sweep. Clint McClurg of Ferndale. The Wildcats going undefeated in Little Four play this season. McClurg and his coaching staff with the players have done a great job with that team. They had the Milcan win earlier in the season. Now the Wildcats with their league crown getting ready for the NCS playoffs. Well, don't forget you can watch a replay of tonight's show on the Redwood News website at redwoodnews.tv. It's simple to view. Just go to the sports page and click on the Friday Night Fever link. You can also go to our Twitter page for all the latest local scores. Thanks for watching Friday Night Fever. We'll see you again next Friday night for the opening week of the North Coast Section Playoffs. Thanks for watching and have a great night.
Shake it.